He's a phenomenal control player.
Let's go, brothers.
Even Ali they land. This I will keep, I guess, put back Terefere. Ain't no way Jace is in the deck. Jace is fine, bro.
He's a phenomenal control player.
You are something something something.
Mount Doom. Da Vinci optimal list. It's actually True Hero MTG modeled after list. So no. That was pretty brutal double Fotsies. That's a pretty brutal grief. Oh wow, they took the Fury. If I draw a land and hit Shardless Agent. No, my Jace! Okay. Was this Bloodbraid Elf any good? This game? I don't think so. Having casting 4 was actually pretty horrible. And the Furies are also... Like, that's my experience with Furies often. Can I get griefed now? It's good, it's good. Yeah, Fury's so good, yeah. Okay, let's not like... Let's purge negative thoughts. I guess if Bloodbraid Elf was a player this game, I would have had been in a better position. Oh no, we died to Mountain Doom. Will I do a set review this week? No. The only thing that I care less than like Caverns and Ixalan was Wilds of Eldraine. Let's cut Jace for Orok Champion and let's resubmit. Supreme Verdict when I already have Fury. Hard to draw any conclusions from that game. Well, I think if I had a player instead, I would have been in a better position. Minimal cyborging for the good matchup indeed. I mean, the matchup is good. Like, don't gaslight me, brother. It's not needed for you to gaslight. It's good, it's good. You are fired, Ragavan. Verdict is quite good versus Cam, True Hero said. I think Verdict is fine. A little bit unnecessary. Once I have the Furies. Dead to Moon. Doesn't work well with Warrior Champion. Those are my thoughts. Can the Fairy Plus to play around Moon, they fetched a Swamp. What I have for breakfast? Toast. What was on toast? It was inside of the toast. It was cheese. Melted, yeah. I say toast, but I actually mean using this opiekacz. A nie wiem jak się na to mówi po angielsku. Average scam gameplay here, yeah. Now, you know, where are all the people who... Panini Press? Nie, no jak? When I Google opiekacz, which is how we call it, it says me that it's a toaster. Sounds made up. I prefer the upper part because it typically has more seeds on it, because I often buy seed bułkas. Oj kurwa. This is a hand that one keeps. I guess. Plan multi 6. Bros, I hate those hands. No, Ragavan, why don't you scam me? Je t'aime. Congrats on the win, Kenny. What win? What are you talking about? Discard Takenuma, play Bloodstained Mirek. Under Fabuła. Maybe I'll fetch basics right now. Tefari. Let's fetch a third basic, I guess. It means I'll need to take 2 damage to play Bloodbraid or Omnatos. Discards Blood Moon. Not interested on turning off Blood Moon. As always, Focal is unbeatable when functioning, yeah. I guess I discarded Moon, I can get the Triumph now. Maybe even Zagoth? No, not Zagoth. Let's get Row Green. They ping Omnath. Okay, that's fine. Kinda. I should have let this target. Whoops. That was bad. Whoops. -1 life. Can't block the arc. Well, whoops. That was bad. Why is this attacking? Wow. Okay. Well, Fury. Fuck. Salted would be quite good to draw and cast, if not for the moon. Now they make Kiki Jiki copies. Have I consider playing Fury? I did, yeah. Well, they can also kill me, which I'm worried more about. Just does 10 damage. Damn, we lost a good matchup. I guess Fury is unplayable. I think it did like the way we lost game 2. Game 1. We had weak mid game. Like turns. Like pitching Fury is fine only once you have beans. It's pretty terrible otherwise. And we pitched Fury to kill Fable Token Ragavan. This felt like a really weak play. Matchup is good, chat. Don't overthink it. It's good. Tomorrow, top 8 of the Super League begins, chat. And I have to submit a deck to beat Mr. Duke with. Is Sanctifier a good alternative to Orc Champion? You do not have it. If you don't have Orc Champion and you can't, then yeah. It's a modern Super League, so we need to get a modern deck. Do you think he will bring a meme deck or scam? So let's investigate Reed Duke's history in that. I found a list that Duke submitted 1 week. It was this.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Lured Prowess. Damn, Reed Duke subscribed. Thank you. And his previous deck was a Beans deck, but it was like first week of Eldraine, so it was new. So it was a meme. It hasn't been a serious thing yet. This was his first deck. Mistral Plains. Preordain, 4-time warp. Explore. There isn't even an endurance in this deck. Celestial Colonnade. How does he win? Mistral Plains is endurance. Okay. Well, it's not. It puts one card on the... I guess you just draw it. Sure. Cool. It makes sense. You probably should be no issue to win. So yeah, this is a bracket. This is a kind of funny bracket. Steuer Dominguez, Reduke Canister, Jim Davies, Aspiring Spy, Jesse Robkin, Cory Baumeister. Week 9, 2-0. Damn. What's the price? I can't really tell you, but it's like MTGO items. Mostly it's the glory of being the winner. What's the dog score? I don't know. Everybody flexing literally the same trophy. Bro, I have the same shit at home, don't like nothing to be too proud of. Hi Canestay, I recently read an eye-opening article about 4C and the game you just played reminded me of that. May I post it? Is it the Why I Will Never Play Yorion article by Canister, or is it something else? Sure, post it. Why does Nathan's trophy look bigger than him? Nathan is like 1,50 m, maybe 1,60 m. Are you closer to the web people on the left or right in terms of MTG prestige? We'll see, but one interpretation is that it just goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But that's just a interpretation, not really my interpretation. Yeah, good article, Pigonti. But that article is exactly like how I felt about like this game certainly reminded me of that. You can't face Nathan D. Destroyer Steuer in the finals. What is he destroying? Did Spike win a dog instead of a trophy? Just shows you that Spike is a family man and that cares more about pets than embellishments like those two. What does your photo say then? You tell me, chat. No way, I like dogs too, Pog. But just doggies. I love them. What's Onus? It's like a word. Can you make a photo with Buka for the next Super League? No, that would be too on the nose. Is it like a typo of anus? Yes. So the onus is on me to beat Red Duke tomorrow. I thought about registering Tron, but swapping all Wormhole engines for Sundering Titans main deck. But if Blue-Red Prowess is in Red Duke's range, or possibly Scam is in Red Duke's range, then it might be not wise. It's best of 3 or best of 5? 3. Do you get to change decks each match? Tomorrow I'm playing in the quarterfinal. I'm playing against Mystery Duke. That's all I'm playing. Next week, I will be playing semifinals and potentially the final too, and that's gonna be a new deck. Anyone playing Kofar? I don't know. Some great metagaming potential. I mean, it's a bit awkward, like you have to pick a deck for one guy. No, you don't have to stick through the deck. I choose a deck to literally play one match with for tomorrow. I think people act like Corey is just a random commentator like Rayleigh Knight. He sure vibes like one right now.
He's a phenomenal control player.
So it's not really weird. Thank you for the gifted subs, Florent. Very nice of you. Could play Amulet Titan for the viewers. Isn't Amulet still decent despite being so prevalent? Amulet is fine. Amulet is like not even particularly bad against beans. It depends on the beans sideboard. But the main deck is fine. Like for a moment actually, like a list like this with free force of vigor is gonna be a bit tough. It's like the main issue that beating force of vigor is just a little bit impossible. But like the Solitudes and Furies, that really this deck can barely win game 1. I guess it can draw their entire deck with Jace, but you can raise that a little bit. Like game 1 you have a lot of potential to cultivate Colossus win. What deck do you expect from opponent? He will try to level you too. Yeah, I don't know. Can you perhaps use the list from your best friend Bednarcho? I heard you want an RCQ with Titan. Yeah, it's the same list. Mostly. Raid will be on Tron for sure, then I'll play Amulet. Sounds good. When can you add Spelunking to the deck? Once it releases? I assume it's gonna be nice, but I don't know how to, like, if I really want more free drops in the deck. So it doesn't fit cleanly. So we play the deck's worst matchup, which is Scam, of course. I'm fine playing versus Scam with Amulet. When's the quarterfinal? Tomorrow. Will we see an Amulet league? Not today. Today is just a prelim. Spelunking breaks amulets. Okay. Do you mean breaks as in breaks the deck amulet, or that it makes amulets not work? It actually does. It does make a single amulet not work, or rather, it makes it redundant. But if you have two amulets in a spelunking, you can still have your lands that have the text "land enters the battlefield tapped," enter tapped, because of some rule. I'm not exactly sure why, but as long as the land has the ability to enter the battlefield tab, you can choose the order in which you apply the effects or something, and then you can have it enter tapped. So if you have double amulet, you can still benefit. You have double amulet and Celestial Sanctuary. Is Spelunking bad in Lotus Field? That seems worth trying. Will I be at Ghent? For sure, yeah. No. If the, like... If a land has an ability that says it enters the battlefield tab, you choose the order in which the ability's effect and Spelunking's effect apply. Yeah, exactly. So if you have Spelunking out and you go Primeval Titan and fetch a forest and a Celestial Sanctuary, and you have Spelunking out, the forest has to enter untapped. You have no choice. But Celestial Sanctuary, you choose. Because it has the enters the battlefield ability and Spores doesn't. Both would enter the battlefield tapped because of Primeval Titan, but that's different enough. It has to be in the card. So I think that alone makes Spelunking not worth playing, because that shit is... It's gonna be something that I'm gonna be explaining to viewers every time I play Amulet, like in 2025. So what's the appeal of Spelunking? I do not get it. Well, let's say you have Spelunking. That's an extra Amulet of Vigor. Like, the appeal is that you have like a card that's a 3 mana Explore, and then also it's kind of like an Amulet. Other caves worth playing. There was one cave that was interesting. I think. Kurwa, gdzie jest type? Dobra, kolor też pasuje. Sunken Citadel. Which is 2 mana of the chosen color, only to activate the ability of land sources, so you can... It doesn't work well with Slayer Stronghold, unfortunately, because it's 2 mana of the chosen color. But it lets you transmit Tolaria and activate Castle Garenbrig if you want to play that, or Urza Saga. It seems pretty minor and it seems pretty rough to fit something like that, but... Well, gardens too, but you only copy amulets and amulets, so... Pit of Offerings is a cave, kind of, Bojuka Bog. Seems bad. Yeah, that's like the only cave to play, so... we'll see with Spelunking, but... But just a bunch of mediocre effects for a deck which already struggles to stay below 60 cards. It is hard to fit cards into Amulet, yeah. I don't know how people keep doing that, but... It was impossible to fit anything before the One Ring. But people somehow fit 4 rings. Can use 2 gardens with it. Okay, yeah. Sounds minor, but true. Triple A. Last time we played against Triple A, it was blue-black Merktide Regent control, which seemed like a ring deck, but I don't think they ever actually played the ring. They shocked the OT, so this is gonna be a Death Shadow deck. Solfetch, Raw Green. Then I play Forest, Beast. So my fear of the new Tectonic Edge is not justified. I closed that page already. Tectonic. Seems unjustified, yeah. Nice. I should self. Cool. You did, my friend, you did. Do you think that's the first time someone played Salted in response to their own beans? No, I think Bowmaster is a popular enough card that it already has to have happened plenty.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Oh shit. Thank you for 10 gifting yet again.
He's a phenomenal control player.
That is a wild amount of generosity towards
He's a phenomenal control
the stream.
player.
Thank you very much. I think my opponent
He's a
is pretty dead here
phenomenal
though.
control player.
This man
He's a
better.
phenomenal
Wow.
control player. He's a phenomenal control player.
Mąka orkiszowa.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Merktide.
He's a phenomenal control player. He's a phenomenal control player.
You're both fired.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Oh no, they have another Merktide. Hmm. Can skip Jace. Orc champion. Maybe, but probably I would prefer Supreme Verdict in this matchup. Submit. Notice how I have 2 time warps in my sideboard? I guess Fury is not so good against my opponent's deck. Maybe I should cut them. Not that I have many options. Who, what, when, where, why. Instant, 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 instant. Target player gains X life. Destroy target artifact. Counter target creature spell. Destroy target land. And destroy target enchantment. Damn. I'll keep the sand. Fetch Zagov, maybe. Beans. Stop it! Can't drown in the lock. But can Orcish Bowmaster, okay. Can you say explain? Explain what?
Who xw//what 2r//when 2u //where 3b//y 1g instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/instant/
slash
instant
slash.
slash instant slash 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 slash instant target player gains X life slash slash destroy target artifact slash slash counter target creature spell slash slash destroy target land slash slash destroy target enchantment. Cheer 100.
Cheer 100. Nice. Bros, what is this? What's the deal with those lands? I added a land to this deck because I felt like it was giga short on lands, and then I get rewarded with this. Ah, sure, be my guest. Welcome to my premises. They can stubborn annihilate it because it grows the army. Should I hit the army? No, because it's gonna make a new one. I wish I had the Oriok champion to hit right now. Okay, I guess it's fine. Can die to Timur Battle Rage, unlikely to be in my opponent's deck. No, opponent, I needed that. Can die to Breach Emrakul. I wish I would. Okay, but one of the lands I added was this. No nie, no jeszcze Bowmastra masz kolejnego. Już ten preorder to wszystko znajdzie. Nic nie odpuści. The other land I added was Boseiju. I think Lorien Revealed should have been a Boromir themed card, and then you would cast it, and your opponent would cast Bowmasters in response, and that would be really flavorful. Instead of being Hobbit themed. Fury, like, I skip Fury. Santitan. You did say Santitan, yeah. I don't understand the Boromir reference. Can you please explain, Master Kaneki? In the epic movie franchise, Lord of the Rings, Boromir was shot by orcs. The card Orcish Bowmasters is probably a reference to the orcs who shot Boromir, while Boromir would be a reference to Boromir. He died soon after that. Now I force Spike now. Lords doesn't exist in the book, so it was movie only, exactly. So in the books, Boromir lived for the entire franchise, actually. I respect for Spike from now on. No weź kurwa, nie, no ja pierdolę, Spellsner, już nie wydziwiaj, kumplu. I listened to this song for the first time when I was 10 because my 15-year-old cousin borrowed me his Walkman and I thought, well, this is going to be good for Canister Request song in 10 years. Okay. Ravnica Basics Goated? No. But I like this one. I like the towers. They remind me of Poznań. Of Poznań Stary Rynek. Actually, minus the renovations. Bros, my beans. Opponent having beans intolerance, yeah. Wait, that's how all the 4-color decks were. They just didn't have card advantage in the past. Touch me, touch me. Did you know Shen Bean as Barometer is a reference to the Magic the Gathering card Up the Beanstalk? Really? I didn't. Actually, I had Renan Omnath. Yeah. What if I block? Then I have to take 1 damage. Yeah. Alright, I hope to draw a Solitude and play it and get it sternly dismissed. Not icing grave first main. I'm gonna ice a creature. Debilu, kurwa. Po chuja czytam w ogóle, co ty piszesz. Jakbym nie wiedział, gadam. Keep the hallowed fountain in hand. I think. Ice the shadow. Ice, ice. Omnap rewarded for keeping my hallowed fontana. Nice to meet you, Gugu. Ah, you are Ice the shadow. Yeah. Let's play this. It's better against counter spell magic. What's on attacking them? They have 2 cards and... Ojciec Mateusz muzyka. SR Ojciec Mateusz muzyka. Damn, such a good song. This guy is packing all counters, haha. Not uncommon for blue decks to do that. Omnaf should be able to give opponent life through target player gains leaf. How do you unsubscribe? I don't think that's possible actually, so you're stuck. Bro, Ojciec Mateusz music sounds like kind of like The Sims, but also very epic. Kind of like Sims, kind of like The Sims, kind of like a cross between The Sims and Interstellar, I would say. Yeah, just chill, not attack. Maybe attack with just Bloodbraid. I'm not liking. Did Jace help with winning the game? Not yet. But I haven't played the matchups where it would be important. Like the mirror match or Tron. Amulet or... I'll need to crack the fetch, keep the option. Ale zasuwa ta Mariela. Oh! I don't know, maybe I was supposed to attack with both now. But the shallow combat is too hard. You have 3 cards which presumably are spells. It's probably better to always draw fetches than to draw spells. So I'm just gonna counter everything I play. No chujowo trochę. Those spells naros, chat. It's probably best to block.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Problem is that like they probably have a counter
Chat,
spell in hand. I just
once
have no
again I
outs.
urge you to check if you have a Prime sub. You get one by connecting your Amazon account to your Twitch account.
Maybe
This
my best
way,
choice
you can
Bloodbraid
sub to
Elf.
your favorite streamers for free once a month.
But even then I'm probably better off blocking. Thank you, Doctor, for Raptor 4. You are right. Torak. Okay, so I guess I can draw Solitude now. So they probably don't have a counter. Well, maybe they have like Stab on the Nile. I think I'll do this. Assume. Then I do top deck something else. Nothing to fetch and win. If you attacked with BB and Omnath, you would have won by now. I would have also lost by now. That's the issue. Well, Fury not bad here, but also champ blocks or dice. Dice. Opponent really had it all that game. Well, their cards lined up well early in the game, but I feel like people say that in the chat a lot. After a game, but doesn't like necessarily always have to be true, or it hasn't always been true, but is it easier to flood with Fury in your deck? I guess it is easier to flood with less Lorien revealed in the deck. And eagles, of course, but I guess we could construct a theory that claims that Lorien revealed makes it harder to flood. Feels like mostly the same card as Murderous Cat. No, there's like a difference on turn 3 and turn 3 of the game. If you pitch Fury on turn 3, you pitch your Omnath to that or your Bloodbraid, and you don't have your follow-up play. Well, Murderous Cat bridges into Omnath and you play the Omnath. And then it turns into a better top deck. 3 or 5 mana. But I kind of feel like Fury is at its worst on turns 3 and 4. It's actually terrible during those. Yeah, I guess Cat is not even castable on turn 3 always. Titan Shift. I have 2 Crumble to Dust. The Valakut is already gone.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Canny Furious, Canny Rage, Canny Blokes.
Thank for the sub, Choruk Chki Adam. Lucky. So I have a Jace in my deck, so would need to draw the Jace before I die. Well bolted. There's a version of Brian that apparently pronounced your name as Chalk's Eye Adam. Okay. Guess I just die next turn, huh? Cartographers have been surveyed.
He's a phenomenal control player.
The Spin Cascade deck has not been looking very good. Well, I lost 2 matches, so yeah, of course it's been looking like the worst deck ever. What do you mean, this build or this like general? Spin Cascade thing. Be Easy BG, thank you very much for a tier 1 subscription, my friend. "24-hour stream if we get to 400 subs, by the way." Yeah, if I were to get 400 subs right now, I would do that. If my opponent fails to make a land drop and just plays Escape Shift, I can survive. 8 landscape shifters, I can't. Bride of Elysian. Key. Mana loss warning. Yeah, it's funny. Warning, warning, your mana will be lost. Take all the precautions. All face. That's crazy. That's less crazy. Can tap his Valakut on the upkeep, thanks. I might just do that. My opponent didn't have a land though. Maybe I should just make mana, draw another Solitude to survive the Valakut hit. It's gonna be Tefari. Binding, replay binding. No, gaining 7 here puts you out of 9 range, question mark. It does, but it does mean not much, I feel like, but yeah, maybe that's the way to go. I didn't tap Valakut. Wish.com more like wish.gg. That's actually a very clever joke. Wish.gg. Well, this Jace win condition sure seemed like an achievable thing. Fury trash, Solitude trash. Wait, up the Beanstalk just sucks in the matchup then. Let's have the Solitudes then. Jace is so unplayable. I mean, I think it's gonna be fine in conjunction with Time Warps. And alone, he's gonna win the mirrors, but not really like against a matchup like this. Seems hard to matter. Fire medium 2. Maybe the fire is worse than Fire Ice, yeah. Alright, we have a plan. No forces, yeah. Not bringing in the firewalkers, yeah. We have a giga plan now. Not bringing in firewalkers. I don't think I should. They died to Valakut triggers. Is Bloodbraid hitting the ferry awkward or just something you're fine with? Well, you get a Teferi, who is a certified good card. I'm very much fine with that. I was joking, okay. Kurwa, no a co tak fladzimy dzisiaj jakoś strasznie? Next turn we crumble to dust basic mountain and they just don't have mountains anymore, so it's gonna be easy. think I'll hit Stomping Grounds, just removes 4 from their deck. Whoa. Yes, we had one in the hand. 2 Valakuts in hand though. There's only 3 Stomping Grounds in the deck. Is that normal? They boarded in Path to Exile. There's 3 Valakuts total. Plus Wish Valakut. Crumble doesn't do anything against them, chat. I guess they play white cards. It is white Scape Shift. Maybe Fury is better to have if they have Ren and Dryad than Solitude. It probably is. Seems like it is. Two Valakut in hand. I think I have to hit the Dryad. Because they play Dryad, play 3 lands. Otherwise, just shoots me for 18. And by 18, I mean 9, 6. Ren's ult can be a problem. They've seen Crumble to dust. They probably won't just deploy Valakut, yeah. Also, they want to feed Ren fetches. Kinda sus they are sandbagging Valakut this hard. Do you think it is sus if they literally cast a Crumble to dust versus them 2 turns ago on a Stomping Ground? I think that's sus. Bros, I can't win. Try Time Warp. Chuja tam se dobierzesz. Thanks, Da Vinci. I mean, I'm not even playing a Da Vinci build. I'm playing a True Hero MTG build with an adjusted sideboard for my needs, but and it's not too much different in the deck I usually play. I did feel like I got pretty unlucky in some of my games. And Titan Shift is a low percent matchup. Regardless. But and it's also like not that the deck is too much different than what I usually play, but Jace is cringe. I mean, Jace is great to have in your deck to have a way to win once you draw all of your deck if it comes down to doing that. It doesn't happen against the black decks. So it is a bad card to have against the black decks, so you board them out. But you're not gonna tell me that Jace is cringe to have in the mirror. Just have a bigger deck. It's not that simple. It's also worse, probably worse off to have a bigger deck. Because it's again Mirror Throne and others. Time Warp also does win the mirror. Yeah, but Time Warp is also kind of bad against the black midrange decks. I mean, I have both right now. So it's like Jace is more of an endurance than it is a time warp. I would say. Is there a possibility that you were right and Fury plus BB sucks? Just asking. I'm kind of leaning that, yeah. Just so many 4-drops to you, like it's so expensive, right? Yeah, it's a more expensive deck. Yeah, that's a much more expensive deck. If only there was a version of this deck that just played Ren 6 and remove. Well, you can do that. Why second Time Warp and not one BTL? Because if once I cast Time Warp, then the BTL is not a Time Warp. What's the sideboard in this one? Now the third one in the sideboard might be a BTL. Might be better off as a BTL. I guess. Nissa was the answer. Oh yeah, Nissa. When I also play the ring, the deck seemed to perform better even if Up the Beanstalk is certainly stronger. You mean when you played the ring? The One Ring variant? Who's my favorite Fortnite streamer? It's Ninja. I don't actually know anybody else, so that's why I'm saying Ninja, but this list, before I adjusted it when I was copying it, it also had 4 commandeers in the sideboard. And I think 4 commandeer is just insanely bad. Like, it kinda doesn't acknowledge the fact that Tron players have Sundering Titans in their decks. And they do. So can't even win anything. We played the last round, but let's go for the 0-4. Not gonna grab something to drink. Okay, chat, so one thought that I had. So you say that Jace is cringe, and Time Warp wins the mirror all the same. Thing is that Time Warp still requires you to have a support card in your deck. Which is gonna be an Endurance, which was an Endurance in my deck, but it could also be a Jace. So, what if I support Time Warps with a Jace? I had at least 1 or 2 games against Tron where I was able to actually draw my deck with Time Warps and then even like loop it, but then not fail to win with Endurance because the relic. Time Warp frees up a cyber slot though. What do you mean? No, I mean like take this Time Warp beans, and the Endurance just becomes a Jace. That's what I mean. If you play Endurance main, you play an Endurance in a cyber, which is 1 slot more. True, I guess. The important part is that you play Time Warp. I don't know if Endurance is better or worse than Jace. Yeah. That's what I mean. But Time Warp does need a support card to actually win the game. So is it like an Endurance or is it a Jace? Endurance can hate opponent game 1. It is nice to have it against Living End, yeah. And it's probably a better card against Black Midrange game 1, where you just have to play it for 3 mana. Because sometimes pulling off the Endurance yourself, Time Warp, Endurance yourself is not trivial when opponent has a Scavenger Grounds or Relic or some other bullshit like that. Jace can be Force of Negation. You mean targeted? That doesn't really matter. You're gonna have your deck in hands. Bing, Camp, Ping, Rat, Ward, Sing, Division, Chime, Wing, Edge, Ding, Snitch, Surface, Ring, Squeal, Faction. Ping, Wing, Ring, Ding, Bing. That score looks like you've been left with your deck in hand a lot lately. Yeah. Bing, bing, ding, ring. One away. Ring, ding, ping, chime. Digital notification sounds, yeah. Snitch, rat. No, that's not. Division, wing, faction, camp. Yeah, that sounds good. Sing, squeal. Rat, snitch. Okay, you can sing, yeah, yeah. Możesz wyśpiewać na komendzie. Squeal, I didn't read that, but I guess yeah, just like a rat. Tattle. I don't know the word tattle. Gawędzić. Surface, Bing, Edge, Word, Microsoft, yeah. Great. Nice. Sulfur Elemental. It is a creature. It is red, but it's more than a creature. It is more than red. It's a rare. It costs 4 or 5 mana, and it is not an elemental, and it's newer than planar chaos. So let's try a legendary or artifact creature, rare or mythic. Is it Gruul, Bragdos, or Boros? Miglos, that's 3 mana, and we know it's more than 3 mana. How's red? That's only red. Let's name Halana and Alena partners. Okay, so it is a human. It is a legendary creature. It is older than 21. Locust, it could have been Scorpion at best. So we know it's 4 mana mythic. It's gonna be Grulul plus. So, and it is a human. So it's gonna be Naya or Timur. Or Jand. Samut is a 5 mana card. So we know it is a 4 mana card right now. Can be Vubrege. We know it is 4 mana, so it cannot be that. Surak is just green, and we know it's red, green, and also more. Omnath is not a human and not a ranger. In fact, it's an elemental, which is crossed out. Soul of Windgrace, it's too new. Chad, you're so bad at this. Alright, let's think of a Timur human mythic. Ranger of ES, thank you for your advice. It's gonna be some commander no one knows. Not necessarily. Let's think of Khans of Tarkir. Who's the Khan of Timur? It's Surak. He costs 5 mana. It is a mythic though, right? Yeah. Who was the Khan of Red Green? Wait, that's the only... Saskia. Alright. Set Commandos 16. Human soldiers. That's the gay dudes. No, they're not. Yes? Yes. What's the name of them? The gay people. I guess that's like Meletis. Kainayo and Tiros of Meletis. Yes. 2-8. What is stat line? At the beginning of your end step, draw a card. Each player may put a land card from his or her hand onto the battlefield, then each opponent who didn't draws a card. Wow. Can we please get a commander excluded Ancient Wordle? I hope that is gonna be... one day. It's gonna be a thing. Ginger kept referring to the gays as otherworldly on his Pioneer stream. Very disrespectful. Yeah. True. Wait, this is not deny. Or is it? Glint eye. So this is the glint eye. It has the eye shape. This kind of does too. It has a leg here. See, it's a leg here. That's crazy. It's a very... How did this evolve? When it awoke, it shook the plane with the thunder of its craving. 2-2. On this card, damage the player, draw that many cards. One discard, gets +1/+1. Put a 1/1 colorless sand creature token into play for each land you control. 3/3. Bros, those cards, those Nephilims. Pretty awesome. Those are sands. Colorless sand creature token. They are coarse and they get into things. I hate sand. Is there an official token art? I don't think so. How do you search for sun tokens? Sand Warrior. But we're looking for a Sand token, not a Sand Warrior token. Much different. Alright, let's go trade. Get gold bots 5. And you're gonna buy a Nephilim and test it on Modo. Already had it. Google Sand token, there's the image. I don't want to do that. Where's Freeform? Freeform open play. Alright, let's test. Looks odd. For each land you control. This guy is insane. Oh, you win. Really makes you think. Point is 1-2. So if we win, we rob both of us from... Bros, this hand sucks with Ladrid Elf in it, but it will be okay with Playa for 3 mana. At least you won in the test. XD. Tuesday. Oh no, not the Strangleroot Geist. Let's cascade into the Fari again. Up the beanstalk. Tuesday. Is Tuesday in it, blokes? Actually, it is Tuesday. Very good request and very good. Very well requested then. What are we choosing? Tuesday. Wow, chord for might, sure. Maybe I'll solitude the Strangleroot Geist. Draw. The fairy's kinda bad. Yeah, let's do that. Cast this next turn. I think I almost clicked the Ignoble Hierarch, but... When they paid actor a little bit. Oh, nice. Think I should draw 3 or play Charles Agent. Think I'll draw 3. Show me what you've got, opponent. Not much, it seems. Brazilian Butt Elf. That's a great name. Ugh. Nacho, man. Damn, Fury looks good. No attacks, only Jace. I'm only attacking my opponent in order to prevent them from gaining life. And having life to spend on Fury. That's a high curve. YOLO. Maybe like 2 Teferi, 2 Omnath. Bro, hands like this. I mean, I guess I did that 2 years to myself, but... Hands like this is... It's reassuring me about Bloodbraid Elf's powerfulness, I guess. Let's keep though. Keep shitty hand, blame stack. Hand is good now. With Shardless Agentos. If I draw binding, I'll shock. Has Jace been relevant for you ever? I'm skeptical of its effectiveness, but willing to be wrong. So, this is the, like... I guess the answer is no. But I've played with Time Warp Endurance before. And having a win con has been relevant for me. The thing is, it is relevant a relatively low percentage of games you play, so for the most part it's actually not relevant. And in most games you play, you actually suffer a little bit from having those in your deck. But in the mirror, it's gonna be like the most important thing. So it's a bit weird. But I also don't play any mirrors. So Jace is gonna be relevant in the same way, in the same manner as Endurance. What is strat from opponent? Since Loris is no longer in Pioneer, why has Heroic forgot about Feather? It's a super strong card. It clashes with Giganta still, so that's a bit awkward. I played with Feather in Heroic a little bit. It's fine, but seems like it's at its best against creature decks, awkwardly. So it just doesn't end up playing that well. Few matchups where she actually gets to shine that much. So Showdown ends up being a better grindy card. Showdown ends up playing better against most decks where you want to add more expensive cards, I think. But yeah, if you end up with like Feather and a mana up against humans, let's say, you just can't lose anymore, so that's nice. Well, you can't do Thalia still, so... Or you can like miss your lands before. It's not as bad against Rakdos decks. Goodbye, Olsen. Alright, so you won the match, so we evaporated... We have evaporated one chest 100 play points and 10 Magic Online Championship Series QP Season 3 that my opponent could have acquired if they won or had I dropped. So yeah, we did our part in limiting mono inflation a tiny bit. This was probably the most valuable thing we did today. The moment that taught us the most. Can still play a match or two. Oh yeah, we have to choose a deck for Mr. Duke. No Diane Duke, Raid Duke for the Modern Super League tomorrow. What is best against Yawgmoth? Fury. No, Green Sands Twilight. On wygrał Green Sands Twilight tego RCQ? Szalenie. I begin to think Cascade Folklore is just a scam all along. It doesn't fix bad matchups, make you play awkward sideboard cards, also make Bowmaster and Shoulder extreme annoying, which in the end does not really improve the scam matchup. Well, it's just 4-color being 4-color. I really didn't like Bloodbraid Elf from playing with this. And I think that like this deck for sure felt favorable against Scam, and I don't think Fury is actually all that good against Scam, because you end up top decking and you just like top deck before you hit 5 mana too often. That's kind of the issue with Fury against Scam I have. It's too low resources to start hardcasting it soon enough. Fury enables their scam tricks. That is also could be a problem, yeah. I think cascading to beans is fine, it's strong. Yep, that's why Nassif played Sunfall. Yeah, but you still don't have 5 mana when you're top decking with Sunfall. That's like the issue. Player list a bit. It feels better. I just died to Ragava and Bowmaster a lot. Yeah, that is an issue. That is certainly not great. But I think Orok Champion. Have you played with Orok Champion? Because Orok Champion matches up well against those cards, and I enjoyed that from the little that I played with them. Because exactly like that was the thing I thought I would like, is that they struggle versus Ragavan. Orok Champion just blanks all the Ragavan at certain point. But it's just a deck. It's not like the best deck ever. It's still trying to react to the entirety of Modern at the same time, and there is many issues. Can you play the other version of Orioc Champion to help all the not November participants in chat? That's funny. No, actually, I enjoy looking at this Orioc Champion. Once somebody in the Discord linked a video which was pretty odd, but it was titled Milkers of Mirrodin by Wayfared Magic, hashtag MTG lore. A Magic the Gathering lore video of ample proportions. It's been a bit cringe, but also funny. And I like the voiceover. In Qualify, I played BB, General Ferus, and Kavu. Well, that was a Zoo deck. Zoo, yeah, maybe fine. Why not playing the ring? I tried playing 69 with the ring. And the ring, I died to the ring 4 times and I didn't like it. Is it AI? AI voice? It said John Ava in the background. Is that on the actual card? Probably not. While we are admiring peak content, what did you think of the Fearless after playing 4 matches with it? I hated it. Bloodbraid Elf. I wouldn't want to play it. I'll continue playing the list I've been playing with. What's my opinion on Magmatic Sinkhole? I played it a little bit. I didn't like to have 2 different 1-mana removal spells. Because sometimes you are about to draw with a bean and you can leave up Godless Shrine in this deck and then you get to draw either and cast either. And costing 1 more also felt meaningful. You cast Murderous Cat, delving 2 fetches on turn 3 quite often, I feel like. So while initially I was liking the idea of Magmatic Sinkhole, in practice it didn't play out well as Murderous Cat. Niblets. Coming soon. But wait, Firex and face warmers don't serve the same letter? That's true. That's funny. uh, 12,000 views. Which is 500 subs. But yeah, it's like realistic studies, but different. Will I be a patron? Probably not. So no, not sweeping the Oreo Champion artwork for that reason. So what am I going to do about that? Just play a match of magics. Yeah, a match of magics. Actually, no, I won't. Thank you for watching today. I'll come back for a lengthy Pioneer stream on Thursday. And tomorrow in the evening, there is gonna be Super League content. Where I will be playing against Mr. Idiok. Stay hydrated.